well-being of this man's life depends on y'all.
1995년 플로리다주의 한 법원.
That's right. Drunk. Ain't even got a license. He get on his bicycle and rode over there to Albin and Fitching Company, not paying no attention. He hit Clovis.
상해 전문 변호사 윌리 게리는 배심원단을 설득하는 특유의 쇼맨십과 화술로 무패를 자랑했죠.
The evidence will prove that that was negligent. My no-good client Clovis Tubbs had him a green light.
그의 재판을 구경한 제리 오키프와 그의 변호사 헬버트는 윌리의 사무실을 찾아갑니다.
Mr. Gary, I'm Jeremiah O'Keefe. Here's my junior counsel, Albert Dawkins.
개인상해 전문 변호사 윌리는 의기양양하게 두 사람을 맞이하지만 두 사람이 윌리를 찾은 이유는 따로 있었죠.
It's a contract law case.
We don't do no contract law here.
We understand it's not necessarily your field, but perhaps you could just hear him out. I think you'll find the case compelling.
그가 윌리 게리를 찾아온 이유는 보험 감독관들이 그를 찾아왔던 반년 전으로 거슬러 올라갑니다.
You gotta be kidding me.
Truth is, I may have gotten myself into a lot of trouble.
비행 훈장까지 받았던 참전 군인이자 시장직을 연임했던 제리 오키프는 미시시피주 빌력시에서 100년갑을 이어 장례식장과 생명보험 사업을 운영하고 있었지만 재정이 점점 악화되고 있었고 생명보험 회사 구조상 일정한 자본금을 유치하고 있어야 했죠.
Been in debt up to my neck for years.
Have you considered selling off part of the business? Just part of it.
때마침 대형 장례업체 로원이 장례식장 인수를 제안해오고 장례식장 3개를 매각해 급히 현금을 구하기로 합니다.
I feel about these big corporations now.
Might be a way out.
대기업 CEO 로원을 만나러 캐나다로 향하는 길, 제리는 새로 고용한 변호사 헬을 마이크에게 소개해주죠.
Well, hell, here he comes now.
Hey, so sorry, Mr. O'Keefe.
Albert Dawkins, I want you to meet my comrade.
Redden, very excited to be a member of the team.
Well, that's just great. Good for you, son.
보수적인 마이크는 헬의 존재가 어딘가 탐탁치 않았고 먼 길을 날아간 세 사람은 로원의 요트에 도착합니다.
I'm going to introduce Mr. Jeremiah O'Keefe.
Come on board. Get you a drink.
로원 기업은 미국의 장례식장 및 장묘 산업을 독점하려는 기업이었고 이들에게 사람들의 죽음은 그저 수익일 뿐이었죠.
Do you have any idea how many people are living in the U.S. over the age of 65? 51 million. The golden era of death.
Sorry?
I mean, aren't you worried about losing sight of your customer?
My customers are dead guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Jerry. The more funeral homes I own, the more money I make and provide for his growing needs. You're having a bit of trouble with the state regulators down there. You own what, 9 homes across the state?
I own 8 funeral homes across the state. Insurance business, of course.
You sell me 3 of your homes at a fair market value to be agreed upon later.
I make most of my profits from selling burial insurance. There's no way I could survive if you have a monopoly. Fair market value. Promise here and now to no longer sell burial insurance in southern Mississippi.
Okay. I'll get my lawyers to draw up the contracts and we can get it done immediately.
그렇게 계약서에 서명하고 돌아온 제리. 그러나 4개월이 지나도 어떠한 소식조차 없었고
I don't know, it makes perfect sense to me.
Why?
Have you considered the possibility that Lowen has no intention of closing this deal at all? The longer he stalls, the worse you're screwed. First, the insurance commission takes your license. You have no choice but to file for bankruptcy. You can actually buy your entire business out from under you at yard sale price.
And I got a signed contract.
With no closing date attached. And by the way, I heard Mr. Lowen's actually still selling insurance. Why the hell should he be in our clock anyway?
이렇게 제리는 로원을 고소하기로 결정하죠. 이윽고 헬버트는 무패 행진을 이어가는 변호사 윌리의 소식을 듣게 되고 그를 다룬 뉴스를 보여줍니다.
See, I hired this guy as one of my lawyers.
This guy wins cases. He supposedly hasn't lost a case in over 12 years.
헬버트는 흑인 인구 비율이 높은 지역에서 재판이 열리는 것을 감안해 보수적인 마이크보다 윌리가 판사와 배심원단의 마음을 움직이기 유리할 것이라고 판단한 것이죠.
Reeks. Self-satisfied, good old boy Southern bigotry.
So you and I both know that race has nothing to do.
You and I went down there just for the day and tried to meet him in person.
이렇게 두 사람은 윌리의 사무실을 찾아온 것이지만 확실한 재판만 해왔던 윌리는 그의 의뢰를 거절하죠.
What do you think, Mr. Gary? Do you like the case?
This ain't no Willie Gary case.
Wait, what do you mean? Why not?
What he's saying is, a Willie Gary case is a case we know we could win. Matter of fact, the case is a little bit iffy.
The other thing is this. I don't have white clients. I've never had any. No offense or anything like that, but this is just unusual.
No offense taken, Mr. Gary.
그렇게 돌아가려는 그때 헬버트는 다시 사무실로 돌아가 윌리를 한 번 더 설득합니다.
You need a minute?
1 minute.
Well,
That's
you know
all.
what? That's all you got.
헬버트는 제리의 훈장과 시장 경력뿐 아니라 모범성과 성실한 자영업자임을 강조하고 미국 장례 산업의 정점에 있는 로원을 상대로 승소하면 지금보다 훨씬 유명한 스타 변호사가 될 것이라고 이야기하죠.
To sit at the top of one of the biggest industries in this country. I'm talking about the $20 billion a year death care industry. What if this case is the one that puts you on the map?
그렇게 윌리가 변호사로 선임되자 마이크는 이 모든 게 마음에 들지 않았죠.
Bringing on additional counsel like this positively galvanized the jury. And in the event we end up going to trial.
If you believe in him that much, then sure, okay, I'll work with him.
Appreciate you being a good sport about this, Mike.
You know, actually, I think this is them now.
뒤이어 윌리의 변호인단이 도착하고 이들은 인사를 나눈 뒤 곧바로 재판 준비에 돌입합니다.
You getting young on me, man?
Stand. How you doing, Mr. Gary?
Did you meet my team? We about to go to war. Because that's what I think litigation is. Litigation is war. I know y'all looking at me crazy, but that's how I like to get. 'Cause I'm telling you, this Lowen group, powerful. One thing I'm going to tell you I'm not going to bend on.
Anyone mind if I say something here? In fact, I've already drafted a letter to Mr. Lowen offering to settle at $8 million.
Unfortunately, things have changed.
And will remain so until I've decided what the best course is.
Till you decided, huh? Who's in charge? I said we're not settling the case, and that comes from the lead attorney. I came here to get a job done.
마이크와 윌리가 수석 변호사를 두고 기싸움을 시작하자 제리는 어쩔 수 없이 마이크를 타일러 설득하죠. 상황이 일단락되고 윌리는 다시 회의를 진행시키는데 그는 로원 그룹에 엄청난 합의금을 부르기로 하죠.
In regards to the prize settlement, I hereby rescind that offer. The new offer is in the amount of $100 million.
Yeah, Mr. Gary, perhaps you could help us.
$100 million? It's absurd and you know it. What you trying to do? Destroy this case?
Hell of a lot of money.
Everybody's got to trust me, all right?
그리고 이 소식을 들은 로원 기업 경영진들은 어이없기만 합니다.
There's no way that is not a joke.
Why the hell would he hire a personal injury lawyer?
It's down in Backwater, Mississippi.
It's a remote county in the lower region of the state. Hines County also happens to be one of the poorest and about 70% black.
So that's why he was hired.
제리와 헬버트의 계획을 눈치챈 로원도 지역의 특성에 맞춰 흑인 변호사들을 선임하고 이 소식은 곧장 제리의 변호인단에게 전달됩니다.
Her name is Mame Downs. She graduated with her BA from Howard University and went on to clerk 2-year Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor.
What do you know? We done got out-blacked and out-woman.
로원 그룹 또한 하버드 출신의 흑인 여성 변호사를 고용해 엄청난 변호인단을 꾸려버리죠. 한편 현금을 확보하지 못한 제리는 면허를 정지당해버리고 집을 담보로 대출받아 소송 비용을 충당한 그는 두려웠지만 이제 와서 돌이킬 수는 없었습니다.
What are you talking about?
As Lowen makes his restitution, we're going to
Jerry,
be up.
as soon as Ray Lowen makes restitution, you really know for sure that's even going to happen? You're continuing with this ridiculous lawsuit.
Maybe it is. Maybe I just don't want to see him get away with it.
God, Jerry.
Just lay back and let him walk all over me. Let him walk all over our family. You don't think we can win. If you want to know how I'm paying for it, I took out a third mortgage on this house. I ended up being a lawyer.
When I was a young husband, me and my wife, we had a little money. So then my wife's like, you know what, I want to move into a bigger place. Nice new complex over there in a white neighborhood. I called her on, I said, hey man, I said, do you have any vacancies? In a month you can move in, get your lease. So when the day comes, I pack everybody in the car. But when we get there, I said, how you doing? He barely speaks. He says, what do you need? He says, oh, we don't have no more vacancies. One heard him disrespecting me like that in front of my boys, man. They daddy ain't good enough to be in an apartment, but I didn't act out. What I did was I went back to that hotel. I opened up the phone book. After I opened it up, the first law school I saw, I said, I'm going right there. I enrolled hard, I graduated, I passed the bar. The first thing I did was went down to Raintree Apartment, 5-count discriminatory practices lawsuit.
You're a fighter.
You are too, Jerry. Going up against this big Lowen group. That's why we connect. What made you want to do it?
They have a legacy, Willie.
이윽고 9월이 되어 제리와 로원의 재판이 시작되고
All rise, all rise.
윌리는 늘 그래왔듯 뛰어난 화술과 쇼맨십으로 재판에 임하는데
This case here is really about the oldest sin known to man. Greed. We know for a fact that the deal had already been approved by Lowen and his board. That's contract. That's what it boils down to.
명백한 위반 사항이 없어 공격은 먹히지 않았죠.
If one of the parties didn't sign the contract. Such a desperation for this deal to close?
로원 그룹의 악의를 증명할 방법은 없었고 계약 자체엔 위반 사항이 없는 상황. 윌리는 첫 재판을 무력하게 끝마칩니다.
Wake your ass up! Talking about contracts every single day. And what I get from y'all? Nothing.
이어 윌리는 계약 당사자인 제리를 증인으로 내세우겠다고 이야기하죠.
He's a war hero. He's a family man. Folks, put him in front of that jury, he gonna play.
We know nothing about Mame yet, nor know how actually dangerous she is.
You can either get on board or you can get the fuck out.
그렇게 윌리는 제리의 인간성을 내세워 배심원단의 마음을 흔들기로 계획하고 그를 증인석에 세웁니다.
You came back to your county, you took over the family business, you ran for mayor in your hometown in Biloxi. And I understand that one of those terms that a very friendly group of people came to visit you, the Ku Klux Klan.
Objection, Your Honor. We're in a case about contracts, Your Honor.
I denied them a permit to demonstrate in Biloxi.
Ku Klux Klan in Biloxi, Mississippi. Tell the Klan no at that time. That's a different type of bravery.
Mr. O'Keefe.
윌리는 능숙하게 흑인 배심원들의 마음을 움직이지만 변호사 메임 또한 능숙하게 제리를 공격하기 시작하죠.
It is that while you are a man of honor, strong moral principles, my client is not.
As to how to deal with people in business.
How did you end up sell those funeral homes to Mr. Lowen?
Well, I had run into a little bit of financial trouble.
Mississippi State Insurance Commission was about to revoke your license. He is currently under suspension.
A lot more complicated than
Was your license suspended or was it not?
Objection, Your Honor. Overruled.
메임은 제리의 정지된 면허와 함께 범죄자에게 상품을 팔았다는 것을 언급하자 제리는 속절없이 당할 수밖에 없었습니다.
To finance this deal? Was that money yours? You used other people's money. Am I correct?
I would characterize this.
Overruled.
Mr. O'Keefe, you said yourself that you and Mr. Lowen have very different ways of doing business. Like you, Mr. Lowen inherited a business from his father. Meanwhile, what has become of your father's legacy?
그렇게 윌리와 제리의 완패로 2차 재판이 끝이 나고 제리는 준비가 허술했던 윌리에게 실망감을 표출하죠.
You have been trying to turn this case into your own personal one-ring circuit. I'm making a decision. I'm going to replace you as lead attorney.
그렇게 제리가 헬버트를 수석 변호사로 교체하자 윌리는 미안한 마음과 동시에 스스로에게 실망하죠.
You sound a little down, baby. Is everything okay?
I got replaced.
But wait, I don't understand.
Screwed up by seeing Jerry so upset. It's got me upset, so I'm just...
You sound like you really care about this man.
Yeah.
윌리는 마음을 다잡고 헬버트는 로원 그룹에서 근무했던 여성을 찾아 그녀와 대면하는데
Are you by any chance Mrs. Lorraine?
It's just I was kind of expecting a lawyer.
Yeah, I am a lawyer.
I'm so sorry. To be honest, you look very young. I worked at a Lowen-owned funeral home for 13 years.
Would you be willing to testify?
그녀는 흔쾌히 헬버트의 요청을 수락해 증인으로 나섭니다.
And did you notice any changes in the way the company was run after the Lowen Group took over?
Of raising prices on certain items. In some places, like St. Madison, which, as you know, is very poor, 3 times what it was supposed to cost. They knew customers didn't have anywhere else to go.
그녀는 로원 그룹이 독점한 지역에서 빈민층을 상대로 엄청난 폭리를 얻어냈음을 증언하지만 재판을 이기기엔 너무나 부족했죠. 한편 그날 저녁 계속해서 로원 그룹에 대해 정보를 찾던 헬버트.
That the Lowen Group made was something called National Baptist Convention. You know, like an arm of the Black Church.
Did you just say that the Lowen Group has a deal with the Black Church?
It's all right here. Apparently they created some sort of partnership.
Okay, can you get me some more information about this?
뒤이어 다음 재판이 시작되고 계약 당시 함께 자리에 있었던 마이크를 증인으로 내세우는데
We feel like his testimony would be essential. Michael? Oh, Red.
메임은 그를 인종차별주의자로 프레임을 씌우며 엄청난 공격을 퍼붓기 시작합니다.
How does it feel to be sitting in that chair?
It's a little uncomfortable, yeah.
You've been Mr. O'Keefe's attorney.
Jerry's one of my closest friends.
Mr. Allred, would you say this is a case about race?
I would not say this is a case about race.
The subject of race does seem to keep coming up, doesn't it? Mr. O'Keefe supposedly having some sort of civil rights record. Explain to me what relevance that has to a case about contracts.
Objection, Your Honor.
Stand up.
Objection.
I will
not
allow this line of questioning, Ms. Downs, sustained.
Is this really what you want to be asking me, Miss Downs?
Say, for instance, your grandfather.
My grandfather. Here's my grandfather. What does that have to do with this case?
How long was your grandfather a member of the Ku Klux Klan? Did you share some bond? You go to any KKK rallies with your grandfather?
Objection. Overruled, Mr. Gary. Answer the question. Mike, you don't have to answer that question.
Yes, I was asking that question. I am no longer asking.
메임은 마이크 조부의 KKK 활동 이력을 문제 삼고 순식간에 재판장의 분위기는 싸늘해졌죠. 그리고 이는 동료 변호사들도 마찬가지였습니다.
You cannot hold someone responsible for the mistakes of their ancestors.
Hey, stop all that. Stop it right now. Mike, we're not finna crucify you. He can't fix his grandfather or anything else.
Hold on. You finna give him a pass?
Because you didn't know enough about his past, and that's why you got your ass kicked. I'm out. I miss home anyway. Mike, I'm sorry.
Me too. I should probably recuse myself.
자신의 존재가 재판에 불리하게 작용될 것을 감안해 마이크도 변호를 포기해버리죠.
And I can't do that to you, and I sure can't do that to Jerry.
I'm doing it without you.
You gonna?
사상 초유의 사태로 윌리의 변호사들도 대거 포기하자 제리는 소송 취하를 고민하기 시작합니다.
I ought to be cutting my losses. This trial is not going the way I wanted it to. I thought justice would blind.
You need to say sorry, Jeremiah. Not to me, anyway. Have you told Willie yet?
I feel like I ought to tell him in person.
한편 그 시각 패배를 예감한 변호인단은 짐을 정리하는데 바로 그때 헬버트의 눈에 들어온 한 상자.
Wait, what's in this one?
National Baptist Convention.
그는 뭔가를 발견하죠. 뒤이어 제리는 소송을 취하기로 결심하고 윌리를 찾아가 말을 꺼내는데
I came all the way out here, Willie, because I...
You're gonna drop the case. Down deep in my heart that me and you, we could have took that company down, man.
바로 그때 헬버트에게 전화가 걸려오죠.
I may have found something.
그렇게 세 사람은 곧장 로원그룹과 계약을 맺었던 침례교 협의회를 찾아가는데 로원그룹은 침례교와 제휴를 맺어 800만 교인들을 독점한 뒤 고용사기와 수수료 갈취 등 엄청난 이익을 취했음을 알게 됩니다.
And they turned some of his members into salesmen.
And for every product they sold, they could keep the commission.
Taking poor black people, having them sell their funeral products to other poor black people.
그렇게 피해를 당한 교인들에게 증언을 부탁하고 재판은 한순간에 뒤집혀버리죠.
Use it as an opportunity to shove a bunch of brochures in my face and try and recruit me as a low-end sales rep.
For the cost of embalming or moving the body.
The one they sold me was 3 times more than average. And you're religious, you believe it.
뒤이어 해당 거래안을 설계한 분석가에게 결정적인 증언을 받아내는데
How much money did the Lowen Group project to make from this deal of them and the NBC?
Maybe $1.2 billion.
$1.2 million? That's good money. How much did you pay them?
I'm sorry.
As compensation as a result of the deal.
I believe we made about a $200,000 donation.
로원그룹이 교인들을 대상으로 엄청난 사기를 벌였음이 들통나고 유육구 로원이 증언대에 서게 됩니다.
Mr. Lowen, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Appreciate it, but it's good to have a big man here. I'll just start right off with it. I want to know, what was the deal that you had between you and Mr. O?
It was roughly a year ago. My understanding is they were very anxious. That would be a good fit for our business. If I recall, they came for dinner at my boat and we discussed things. After that, hard to say. Normally at that stage, I turn things over to my acquisitions team.
One thing I want to ask you, what kind of boat?
Come again?
9 sunning decks, 6 elegant staterooms. Let everybody see that it's a very nice boat. How much did this boat of yours cost?
I really don't know.
How much did you pay for your boat?
I don't know.
While you were sitting there sunning on that $25 million boat, that it was all being paid for by all the poor people and destitute people. And now, who has to pay for it? A small businessman like Jeremiah O'Keefe. Do everything they can, and your ass, you sit your ass down.
Language of that nature will not be tolerated in my court.
Do you understand?
You may continue, Mr. Garrett, but I warn you to tread lightly.
I just want to know, did it ever bother you at all?
No.
That's all I need.
What was that? What was that? I was yelling out there.
그렇게 로원은 벼랑 끝으로 몰리게 되고 그들은 패소를 피하기 위해 제리에게 합의를 제안하죠.
Here's our offer.
The answer's no.
He's serious.
Well, I said the answer is no.
I think we both know that's more money than you'll ever see in your lifetime.
Man said no.
그렇게 로원은 마지막으로 제리에게 7,500만 달러의 거액을 제안하는데
Best and final.
오로지 돈만 쫓는 로원을 제리가 봐줄 리 없었죠.
Answer's still no. It's more than enough for me. It's just not enough for you. Hasn't enough to put you out of business.
The real, actual amount is a number you can't even calculate. To be some small-time nobody passed on his one and only chance at $75 million.
Feels good. Feels good.
Yeah, that's it. He said no. Feels good.
그렇게 제리는 로원에게 빅엿을 날리고 다음 날 최종 선고가 내려지는데
After careful consideration of the Hinds County District Court have decided to side in favor of the plaintiff, Jeremiah O'Keefe. We have further decided to award a verdict of $100 million by defendant Lowen Group, LLC.
결국 재판은 제리의 승소로 마무리되고 이렇게 영화는 끝이 납니다. 안녕하세요, 덕봉입니다. 오늘의 영화 2023년에 공개된 마가렛 배칠 감독의 위대한 유산이었습니다. 약 126분의 상영시간 동안 진행되는 실화 기반의 법정 드라마였는데요. 실제로 해당 재판 이후 로원은 CEO직에서 물러났고 이후 1년도 채 되지 않아 기업은 파산 신청을 했다고 합니다. 재판이 끝난 뒤 제리는 자선단체를 설립해 사회 취약계층을 도왔고 흑인뿐 아니라 교회 및 학교에 기부했다고 합니다. 이 사건으로 미국에서 가장 성공한 변호사가 된 윌리 게리는 월트 디즈니 같은 거대 기업을 상대로 수차례 승소하며 거인킬러라는 별명이 생겼다고 합니다. 실화를 바탕으로 둔 줄거리에 몰입하지 않을 수 없는 명배우들의 연기가 더해져 정말 흥미롭게 시청한 영화였습니다. 단순한 대기업의 횡포에 대항한 자영업자의 이야기를 넘어서 인종차별과 법의 공정성 등 사회적인 메시지가 가미되어 더욱 감동적으로 다가왔던 것 같습니다. 실화를 기반으로 한 감동 드라마 위대한 유산 추천드리면서 오늘 영상 여기서 마치겠습니다. 재미있게 보셨다면 구독과 좋아요 부탁드립니다. 항상 건강하시길 바라겠습니다.